Period poverty is a present subject among females. It refers to the lack of access to sanitary products due to financial constraints. Menstruation over the years has caused girls to be stigmatized and sometimes miss school. A study by UNESCO found that 1 in 10 girls in sub-Saharan Africa missed school while in their period. The situation has consequently been affecting girl-child education. The problem has been compounded as a result of recent hikes in prices of sanitary pads, which have made it difficult for some women to afford. A pack of sanitary pad, which used to be sold at 5 Ghana cedis, is now selling at 15 Ghana cedis or more. When Citi News hit the street to get the views of some teenagers and parents, they lamented the price hike, which may force them to find other alternatives.
How old are you?
I'm 17 years.
So you use sanitary pads?
Yes.
Okay. When was the last time you bought one?
Just last week.
Last week. And how much was it?
It was 12 cedis.
12 cedis. But previously, how much was it?
It was 8 cedis.
8 cedis?
Yes.
Do you buy it yourself?
No, my mom bought it for me.
Oh, okay. What do you think about the increase in the price of the pad? You said it used to be 8 cedis, but then the last time you went to the market, it was 12 cedis. Okay, so what do you think about the increase?
The sanitary pad is too expensive. I think they should decrease it because we need it. It's important to us, and if it is increased like that, we cannot buy it, and we need it too. So I think they should decrease the price.
Last time you bought one?
Last month.
How much was it?
Soft care was 10 cedis, and I asked Yas. Yas said it's 12 cedis, and now today I come to buy a pad. The seller said that Yas is 16. And pad soft care is 12 cedis. I always use always. They said always the big size is 36, and the small size, this one is 18 cedis. Wow. I was surprised. Wow. Now I can't buy pad again.
But do you buy it yourself? As in, how do you, is it your parents that give you money to buy, or you buy it yourself?
Oh, my parents.
Okay. Your parents give you money to buy?
Sure.
Now they say they can't afford. So what do you think, what is your take on the increase? What do you think can be done?
It's very bad. We are begging the government to do something about it.
The cost of sanitary pads have increased. When was the last time you bought some?
Oh, about a month ago.
Okay. How much was it then?
15 and then 11 cedis.
How much was it previously?
7 and 8.
7 and 8 cedis?
Yes.
Do you have children actually?
Yeah, I have children and grandchildren. And so I normally buy it for my grandchildren.
Okay. Are you able to afford it monthly?
Oh, it's too hard there. It's too hard. It's hard. In fact, it's hard. But, well, we are praying that things will be all right.
The sanitary pads have various types. We have the cheaper one and the other types. So it depends the one that you want, and it depends the price.
Okay. How much was it then, and then how much is it now?
The one that I was buying was 6 cedis 50 pesos, but from 6 cedis 50 pesos go to 8 cedis, and I've heard it that is 15 cedis, but hers hasn't finished yet, so I'm now to go to the market and see the actual price, whether it's 15 cedis or 10 cedis or 12 cedis.
Would you be able to afford it? Especially, say, since you said you've been buying in bulk, would you be able to afford it?
Yes, of course. Because you need to plan. You have to be on your budget. Because nowadays things are going up. So you have to prepare. If you are buying maybe, for instance, 5 or 6, then you have to buy maybe 3 because of the price increase. Because you don't have any choice that you won't buy the sanitary pad for your daughter.
A vendor, Hamdia Mohammed, explained that the rapid increase in the price of sanitary pads is as a result of the depreciation of the cedi. She added that patronage has been low in recent times.
I sell sanitary pads in wholesale prices. Initially, when we started, I think it was 194 cedis for a box, but now it's 319 cedis for a box, and some are also 329 cedis for a box. It differs. Some people sell it 15 cedis, others also sell it 17 cedis for one. It's due to the dollar rate and everything, so that's the reason why the prices keep on increasing. The patronage is really low, not as when we started selling. It's really low now. If something can be done about the dollar rate and the Citi depreciation, I think it's going to really help.
The Chief Commissioner of the Ghana Girl Guides Association, Mrs. Zakia Abdul Wahab, indicated that her outfit has sent a petition to government advocating for the scrapping of taxes on the product. According to her, the removal of the taxes will help reduce the prices. She further urged stakeholders to support her efforts to supply sanitary pads to deprived teenagers.
About 85% of girls and young women in the Upper West region actually engage in transactional sex just to be able to afford sanitary pads for their cycles. And to hear something like this obviously is worrying. And so what can we do as an association? Since 2018, we have been doing this engagement with schools, with communities, but we realized that there's a need to move, a step further. There's a need to call for change. There's a need to call for some action. And this required us to send out online petitions, even during the COVID period, send out letters to prominent women in the society to say, let us all come on board. This is an issue that affects everybody, all girls in the community, all girls in Ghana. So let's all come on board and take a step and see how best, we can address this issue. All we are calling for is a removal of the tax. Currently, if we are adding it up, well, not until the last budget reading that we had was about 39%. Now, I'm sure it's well over 40%, and this, for us, is just too much for the average girl child to be able to afford and bleed decently or take care of herself during her menstrual cycle.
Parents and teenagers are lamenting the high cost of sanitary pads on the market. They want taxes on the product to be removed to make it cheaper. For Citi News, I am Rachel Engman.